welcome back to another video. I apologize if I seem a little low on energy in this video. It is currently 7:21 in the morning and I'm on my way to school, but I wanted to do a quick video of driving with me because I finally have my car back. Yippee! So before I start talking about anything else, I'm just gonna go ahead and start the video or start the driving. So yes, drive with me, I guess. Hello. I don't really have a lot to say right now. It is pretty early in the morning. If you guys see yourselves in the mirror, hello. I hope you guys like my setup. I'm wearing a hat because I don't know how other people do it without it like pulling their hair and stuff. We got a long drive ahead of us. It is currently an hour and 5 minutes to get to my destination. This is one of the reasons why I bought this car, because of the gas mileage. Also, if you guys hear background noise, yes, I am currently playing Call Me Chris, because it's a long drive and I need entertainment. So the deal with this car, I saw it like in the first week of August. I think it was like August 6th or something like that. Or 8, I don't know. No, it was 11, August 11, no. Yes, I saw it August 11th, for sale. I contacted the dealership that it was, you know, on sale with, whatever. Made an appointment. Next day, Tuesday, August 12th, I go see it. Keep in mind, at this point, I had test driven several cars of this make. I drove Sports, normal Civic, and another SI, I believe. Yes, another SI. So I knew what I was looking for. I knew the features that I wanted. I kind of had an idea for what years I wanted. So I go see it. The car's, I mean, it's in great shape, you know. Granted, at the time it had 114,000 miles. So, you know, mileage is a little high, but I mean, it is what it is. No, it's not what it is, but 114 is, you know, a lot less compared to the car that I currently like drove at the time. So the car had a bunch of, I mean, it was a Christmas tree. It had a bunch of lights and stuff. And my boyfriend went with me, so did my mom. But my boyfriend went with me with the purpose of checking out the car, inspecting it, making sure that it all seemed like it was, you know, to a T. So he was pointing out different things to the salesperson. He was writing it down. So like the tires, missing a cup holder. The steering wheel was like busted and stuff. Not busted, but it was like ripped and stuff. Obviously the lights on the dash, the tail lights, I guess the previous owner wanted to tint them but they never did it right or something, but they sanded the tail lights so it looked really bad. What else? Oh, the skid plate was coming off. There were some like a trim piece. I don't even know what it is, but the trim piece is about that big on the back of the car. It was coming off as well. Yes, the windows, like the windowsill things right here on the outside, they were all cracked. So he was just pointing out little things. They wrote it down, and they wrote it down on the actual contract, and I signed it. So they actually fixed them, and they fixed all the lights and stuff. They programmed 2 keys to my car. A little over a week later, they're like, your car is ready. They're like, however, there is still a light on. So I can give you back $300 and you can go ahead and take the car and fix it yourself. We go check out the car. My boyfriend brings his code reader. It's like a tablet thing. Reads the car, makes a copy of the diagnostic, emails it to me, and then I email it to them because that's what they asked me to do. Well, it says it's a ABS sensor, so they switched out the sensors. I leave the car there because I don't want to deal with it. Leave the car there. They switch out the sensors. Maybe another week later, they call me back. They're like, "Hey, your car's ready. There's no more lights on the dash. We can't. There's a problem with the alarm system. So if you just want to come out and check it out, you can take your car if you want." Blah blah blah. I get there. It'll detect the key, but if you like try to unlock it and pull on the handles, it won't lock, or sorry, it won't unlock. And I'm like, okay, well my current car has that problem, right? If I haven't unlocked the doors yet, and as I put in the key and someone else pulls on the handle on the passenger door, it's not gonna open. It like trips it out for some reason, and I have to physically come around and unlock it with the key. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's just something like that. So I try it, unlock it, and then pull on the door handle, and it works. So I tell them it's just this problem that it's having, and they're like, okay. And I'm like, I'll take the car. I mean, it seems to be working fine. So I take the car. It's a Thursday, and I park it, and as I lock the car and then go inside, like 10 minutes later, there's an alarm system going off, and we're like, what the heck? And we're like, is that my alarm? So we go out, sure enough, it's my alarm, and I'm like, oh, I must have pressed a button or something, because I had the keys in my pocket. I'm like, I must have pressed the button on accident. Well, the car's not detecting it's not even 10 minutes actually. I'm tripping up. It had been a couple of hours at this point because we got food and stuff. We took my boyfriend's mom on a ride and stuff. So it was a couple of hours. Come out, the alarm system's going off. I'm like, okay, I must have pressed the wrong button. Car's not detecting the key. Okay, so I have to physically unlock it. So I gotta take out the key, physically unlock it. It's working fine now. Okay, that was weird. Well, what the frick? 10 minutes later, it's going off again. And we're like, what is going on? And it kept going like that for like a couple of times. So I was like, oh my god, dude, this sucks. So we disconnect the battery. I mean, that's the only thing we can do. I look it up on forums, and they're saying, it's this module, maybe it's the fuse box, or maybe the door jamb detectors, they could be going out, or they're dirty, or the hood latch sensor could be dirty or going out. I'm like, okay, great. So my boyfriend's like, you know what, I'm just gonna disconnect the battery. It'll lose all power completely, because he tried pulling out a fuse that a YouTube video told us was the alarm system. No, it was not the alarm system. So, okay, pull out, disconnect the battery. Next morning, I'm at school. I disconnect the battery, go about my day. I'm in class. After my first class, like 10 something in the morning, I give the dealership a call. I'm like, hey, so the car alarm system keeps going off for some reason, and we had to disconnect the battery. Like, what do we do now? And he's like, okay. He's like, bring me the car. We're gonna take a look at it. And he's like, and we're gonna fix it for you, no problem. And I'm like, okay, great. At the end of the day, take it to them. I ask police if they can give me a car. Look at how far I'm driving. Like, I have to get to school. So they're like, yes, we'll give you a car. They gave me I want to say it right, a 2016 Infiniti Q50. It is a nice car, people. Or was it a 2014? Something like that. 2014, 2016. It is a very nice car. It drives awesome. I mean, it has a lot of features too for the year. It's a good bang for your buck, honestly. Mechanically, it's all good. Suspension drove amazing. So I lose the car for another week. At this point, I had already taken it to an actual Honda dealership. because the key that they gave me was to a auto, because it had the auto start, and obviously the ESI, with it being a stick shift, it doesn't have that feature. So they told me that it was throwing like a faulty BCM sensor or code, whatever, faulty BCM sensor code, whatever. So I told them that and stuff. I had the paperwork in my glove box, so I told them that. So they ordered the BCM, they got it installed, but it was still doing that. So the dealership I got my car from, they ordered the BCM from an actual Honda dealership, so OEM. They sent it somewhere, they got it installed and stuff, but he told me, the manager told me that it was still doing the same thing. The alarm system was still going off. Okay. About another week or so, and he calls me. He's like, "Hey, I just wanted to update you. So where I took the car, they believe it's the fuse box. I don't know if it's the inside or the outside fuse box." He's like, "But they think it's the fuse box." So I went ahead and I ordered it. It is original, so it's Honda, and we're gonna go ahead and get that in there, and hopefully you have your car back. However, the shop that I took it to, they have taken way too long. My patience has run out with them, and I know you have been very patient. You have been very kind. You know, you already bought the car, and if I was you, I would want my car back. He said, "But you have been very sweet." So I went ahead and I made an appointment with an actual Honda dealership, and I went ahead and dropped the car off, and they're gonna go ahead and take care of it. This was a Saturday. Actually, this was like, today is Wednesday. This was this Saturday that just passed. So at this point, I'm on my third loaner car from this dealership, because the cars that I keep driving keep selling, and the cars that they're about to give me, and I'm about to hop in, someone's like, "I want this car," so they moved me to another car. So it's just crazy, and I'm like, okay. The appointment is for Sunday. He calls me on Saturday. The appointment is for Sunday. Monday at like 11 or so, he texts me like, "Hey, your car is ready if you want to come pick it up." Today is Wednesday, people. He told me this 2 days ago that my car was ready. It's been a month at this point, and I'm so excited. I go, he's like, "Thank you so much for your patience. You have been very kind. In my 20 years of working as a dealer, no one has ever been as patient as you have. Thank you so much." And I'm like, "No, thank you for all you've done, because realistically, I could have been rude. I could have. Why? It's not gonna get me anywhere, and it's not gonna get my car done any faster. I understand this whole car situation. My boyfriend works on cars. He's also a mechanic. He swapped out the engine to my old car, so I completely understand. You know, jobs take longer than what you think they're gonna be. You know, you're like, "Oh, you're just gonna replace this car, it's gonna be like 30 minutes. No, it's like hours. You're almost crying. You're frustrated." So the point is, I understood and I understand that. As I was looking at different forums and stuff like that, people were saying different things, so it could have been a number of things, and to be able to find the specific thing, I knew it was going to be extremely difficult. So I wasn't mad at anyone. I was very patient. They were giving me cars to drive, which they didn't have to. They were buying original parts, which I know is expensive, and they were fixing it for free. They fixed a lot of things on my car already for free. So, you know, obviously I wanted my car, but I knew that being rude wasn't going to get my car done any faster, and wasn't going to make anyone find a problem any easier or any faster. So yeah, I mean, I got it back Monday. It is now Wednesday. My car has driven wonderfully. I have left it at school, obviously, while I'm in class. Have locked it. No alarm system anymore. It drives wonderfully. Gas mileage is amazing. So I'm just very, very happy. Very, very, very happy about it. I was gonna try and get over, but I guess there's not really a point. I guess I could get over. Looking at my fuel tank, and I got 55 miles to go. That makes me very sad, because so I went from I'm gonna say 2014 Infiniti Q50 to a 2016 Toyota Camry base model to a 2013 Toyota Avalon, so a hybrid. On, I believe it was Saturday, I had just fueled up the car too, which was like $31, I want to say. It was either Friday or Saturday. I had just fueled up the car because, you know, I was like, it's probably gonna be another week till I get the car. Well, what the heck? I only got to use like $5 or so, actually like $10 of that before they told me the car was done. So they gave me the car with like 3/4, but you know. Ugh, be nicer, be nicer. As close as I've ever gotten to an actual 18-wheeler has been an ATS. I have streamed ATS, I have played ATS, and that's about as close as I've ever gotten to an actual 18-wheeler, but I think that's pretty cool. It's a very nice car. Scary. Oh, that person has pink seats. Oh, that's so cute. That's cute. A pink steering wheel, like a pink band-aid on their car. Cute, very, very cute. I like. The first car that the dealership wanted to give me was a Jeep Wrangler. It was big, it was lifted, tires were giant, they were spaced out. They were like mud tires, you know, off-roading. Well, as I'm driving, I'm like, I think something's wrong, like, you know, like I think one of the tires is bad. So I pull over and my boyfriend's following me, and I'm like, can you please drive this car? Like, I think something's wrong with it. He's driving and he's like, nope, that's just the tires, that's how they feel, you know, they're off-roading tires, so they're like big massive chunks of rubber. And I'm like, oh, well, you know what, I don't like this. I don't want to drive this. It's a giant vehicle. Are they leaving? You're just gonna play with my feelings like that? Like, that is literally so well rude. It's okay. There are other parking spots here. Well, this was fun. This was nice. Thank you guys for joining me. Not like you had an option, you know. It's not like you were like, I don't want to go with you. But thank you for going with me. This was really, really fun. I'm so hold on. I'm so happy to finally get my car back, because for the longest I was really sad. So clearly, after a while of being sad, eventually you're gonna have a moment, you know, of happiness, and you have the possibility of being happy. So if anyone is sad out there, it's okay. Keep pushing, keep fighting. Eventually you will be happy, just like I am right now. I'm not happy with anything else in my life, because, you know, school is stressful, life is stressful, but I'm very happy that I at least got my car. So thank you so much for everyone for being a part of this. Thank you for watching my other video, my driving with my Hyundai. It got like, I think 370 views, which is awesome. Thank you for the people who commented. I really appreciate it. And I think that's gonna be it, because the SIM card's gonna run out, I know that, and so is the battery. So I will see you guys in the next time. Goodbye.